listen to music from some of your favorite Nintendo games.
Okay, Nintendo, let me stop you right there. You're telling me after all this time you decide to release an app dedicated to your music from your games, so you don't have to copyright people on YouTube who upload your music. Finally, about time. After all this time of people yearning for a Nintendo music app, or at least an app dedicated to just Nintendo music, you decide to do it now, which I honestly feel like now is an interesting time to do it. Maybe they decided to announce it now because of all of the hype going around with the Nintendo Switch 2, which Nintendo did announce that the Switch 2 would be backwards compatible with the Nintendo Switch, which that is going to be an entirely different topic for an entirely different video. But we're going to be talking about if Nintendo music is overhated, because I feel like it's getting a lot of hate recently. Everybody has the main complaint that there isn't enough games, which there are enough games in my opinion, but there definitely can be more. And some of the games that they did choose were interesting, especially Tomodachi Collection. I'm not sure if that's the name of the game, but that's what it's called on Nintendo Music, which a Japanese exclusive game is a very unique pick in my opinion when they had other games right there. I honestly kind of wish that they picked Super Mario 3D World, because in my opinion it has one of the best Nintendo soundtracks. It's just so good, especially the end credit song. That is definitely my Nintendo favorite song. And not even Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which that could have been potential for more songs, but probably gonna be free DLC in the future. Like what they did with Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is something that they added a few days ago. And even Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong's Quest, which is something that they also added a few days ago. Also, people that complain that there aren't enough music categories, I totally understand where they're coming from. Since at the time of recording this, there's only 25 games or categories of music on Nintendo Music right now, which that is honestly kind of an abysmal number for a company with a huge selection of music that they could pick from. The missed opportunity is honestly insane. Absolutely nothing from the 3DS or Wii U, which not even one game, which is kind of sad. And I honestly kind of wish there was more DS and Wii games, for it being a pretty important part of Nintendo's history. And the amount of NES games also are kind of disappointing. I mean, come on, at least a little bit more songs for the console that literally saved video games from the video game crash of 1983. There's not even Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Sunshine, which Super Mario 3D All-Stars had music soundtracks for those games, which I guess makes sense because it was Mario's 35th anniversary. But either way, it's still nothing from Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Sunshine. Another complaint that I normally hear about Nintendo Music is that people are worried that Nintendo is going to do something similar to Nintendo Online, where they give us like 3, 4, if we're lucky, maybe even 5 or 6 games per month for the Nintendo Switch Online service. Now, many people are worried that we're just gonna get like 1, 2, or 3 games per month, which is basically what they did with the Nintendo Switch Online. Now the Nintendo Switch Online has a pretty good selection of games for the NES and SNES. The other ones, they still have some work to do. And the way that the Sega Genesis or the Sega Mega Drive, depending on where you live, barely got any updates. In fact, I don't even think it got any updates since its launch. Like, no new games whatsoever. That's what I think, because I haven't seen any new announcements or any new Sega Genesis / Sega Master System games. Okay, well, we got slightly off topic, but to summarize, yeah, people are concerned that Nintendo is just gonna give us 1 or 2 soundtracks per month. I might be exaggerating when I say 1 or 2 per month, cause this Nintendo Music released like a week ago or something as I'm recording this video, and it's already gotten 2 new soundtracks, so maybe it could be like 6 new soundtracks per month. But either way, why didn't they give us more soundtracks at launch? Like, first impressions are the most important impressions. Like, I can't go a day without listening to some of these bangers. Also, Nintendo, you're seriously expecting us to act like this in public? So I saw this comment on this video, and I didn't feel like stealing it because I'm nice. Also, the person who commented that is so real for that. Like, the Smash Ultimate Music Player, in my opinion, actually does have a better selection of music than Nintendo Music. Also, another comment that I saw on that same video is also super true. But yeah, it's kind of difficult to believe that Rhythm Heaven wasn't even present in Nintendo Music. Probably gonna be added in the future soon, hopefully. But Nintendo Music isn't all bad. Is it overhated? A little bit. Yes, it has not that much stuff at launch, even though it really should have. By the way, it's still good in the meantime. It's still manageable. It's not the worst. It's not the end of the world. So, to summarize what I just said, kind of. Nintendo Music is kind of overhated. Nintendo has done so much to make Nintendo Music so good for us. I think the only thing we can do is return the favor. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, and subscribe. And bye guys. See you in the next one.